Whew. All right, home modifications for seniors. What you could do to make sure your parents are safe when they stay in their homes when they're older. Home modifications for seniors. Talking about this because my parents are getting older, my uncle and aunt are getting older, and they live in these. Well, my parents have moved into a single story house. Makes sense, right? Everything's on one level. My aunt and uncle live in this big property, like 12 or 13 acres. There's multiple stories, and it's just a gigantic mansion. And when they bought it many years ago, it was beautiful. It's gorgeous, perfect for them. But now it's a little bit too much for them. So now we're talking about getting them moved into a small condo or a single family house, that kind of thing, because they just need to be a little bit more aware. They're not as active, and their brain isn't talking to their body as well. If they're in a wheelchair, none of my guys are in wheelchairs yet. I have them hobbling around on canes and little walkers. So you need to make room for that. But also, and especially with older people, they love to have their tchotchkes and their extra stuff and show off, like my desk. Let's see, like over here. Too much stuff, not good. And I get it that there's certain things for convenience, but think more safety versus convenience too, right? Bathroom safety, you can install safety bars, especially in the showers. It would be really bad for somebody to fall over. And the minute somebody falls over, especially when they're older, their recoup time, their healing time, and getting back to normal time takes a lot longer. So it's better to be preventative. So think safety bars, make sure there's no sharp edges around that they can fall on. So just be super careful about that. Kitchen and accessibility. So this is tough because bending over to look for pans and pots, a pain in the butt. So instead of having cupboards that you have to reach into, think maybe redo it with drawers that they can just access pretty quickly. And anything that they access normally, have it eye level, the counter. So just think about restructuring things, or at least have that conversation with them. Be there for them. Flooring and lighting, make sure that everything's lit, very well lit, that there's no tripping hazards, like having loose rugs. If you do, have them tacked down. I know it's going to ruin the floor, but at the same time, make sure that they're safe, right? Bedroom comfort and safety. Again, so I look at my counter, my end tables, my night tables, and they're sharp, right? So if I was going to be older, I would probably have them sanded down and a little safer in case I bump my head. So just be careful, right? Little things like that. Again, you want to have no rugs that they can trip over. Make it very light and aware, and try to start getting rid of the tchotchkes because those things tend to collect dust. And I can tell you this from example for my kids, their rooms are filthy. And I tell them, you got to get rid of the dust, got to clean up your room. And there's dust and dirt and clothes everywhere and tchotchkes everywhere. And then they're complaining that there's bugs in their room. So there you go. And obviously, there's technology that's out there. The help I've fallen and I can't get up. My dad's using one right now. When my mom came out for over Easter, my dad stayed there and we had people come and check on him just because. And it's not because they're completely helpless. It's just that a neighbor typically won't come out and check on them. So just have somebody physically go over there, check on them, make sure that they're still breathing and still happy and et cetera, and spend an hour with them and then be gone. So there you go. Some home modifications if your senior parents are living in place, not going into a home or an active adult community. Yeah, I don't know what they're saying, why they say that jobs are doing well and why the economy is doing well. Maybe the only thing that we're doing is spending a lot of money on ammunition and rockets and stuff and sending it over to Ukraine and Middle East. So I'm just frustrated with this. There's no reason for it to be 7%. We need to get it down below 5. Feds have said that we're looking at 3 cuts this year. I don't see that happening. So just be in for the long haul. This could affect the housing market, but again, we just don't have the inventory compared to the demand, right? The demand is a lot lower than it was 3 years ago, but so is the inventory. And we'll go into that in a minute, that prices continue to go up. We're just seeing it. I have a house listed right now, and it was a crazy weekend of open houses. I have agents begging to drop an offer. So new listing here. This is on University Ave. Where is it? Right here. Now, this is Los Gatos. This is Los Gatos house of the week. It's a $2 million house for a 2-bedroom house. It's at 1,100 square feet, and it's on a busy street. Let's take a look. University. It's not like Main Street or Santa Cruz, right? Santa Cruz is their main street, but University Ave, that's a major thoroughfare. People go there all the time. And yeah, I get it. And maybe it faces Hubble, but still, you're right on the. So I'm sure it's going to sell. And there is a ADU, it looks like. 2 bedroom, 3 full baths, 9,000 square foot, built in 1947. There's nothing grammar great about it, except for the fact that it's a larger lot. Now, the larger lot is because it's a corner lot and you're giving it up mostly to curb and walkways. So I don't know. We'll see. It also has a 366 square foot ADU. It's been on market 18 days and listed for $2.1 million. Let's take a look at the pictures here. I get it. I think they missed the target demographic on this because they fixed it up and they made it look cute and they're still going to sell it. Maybe they're trying to. So that ADU is actually a garage that they converted. You can tell that's the driveway. What this is really good for is for somebody to buy into it and then eventually tear it down and then put a big McMansion on it. And that's truly the value of it. So adding all this money, putting money into it, flipping it, I don't think they missed the target demographic for that. Great American Liver Pickup. We have 4 parks that we're sponsoring this Saturday. Be there, be square. Starts from 9 to 11:30. Come bring some gloves and protective gear, suntan lotion in case it's warm. Wear a hat, sunglasses. They're going to give you everything else you need. But just go out there, pick up some trash. It's a great photo op, but also you're helping the community and you get to meet new people. Come on out. It'll be fun. Okay. Price reductions, Santa Clara County. There's nothing really going on in Blossom Valley. There's one that listed here. See, the value is in the land on that one. That guy doesn't get that. There's 2 here in Willow Glen. Now let's take a look at Georgetta. Again, this is not my listing. I just randomly picked it. Nice colonial style, postmodern colonial, I would say. Updated, upgraded, but they missed the mark, right? Something's missing. It looks beautiful, right? Gorgeous house, all the right colors. Has a sauna. And saunas are personal choices, right? You either absolutely have to have a pool or you absolutely don't want a pool because there's a cost involved. And if you have it and you're not using it, it's going to cost you $500-700 a month and it's just going to sit there. So you either want one. I had one as a kid and I'd never have a pool again. Not worth it. This is making the market. You could do it with it, but I don't know. Okay, this one right here is Ellenwood. Oh, this is highs and lows for this week. Santa Clara County. Let's take a look at them. The highest was 7.6. The lowest was 6.7 or 675,000. The highest days on market was 230 days. The highest for sale is 17,950. It's the same one from last week. And there's a new lowest, which is $100,000 more. And right now we have 800 houses for sale in Santa Clara County. That's it. We need a minimum of 2,000 to make it balance. So that's why prices continue to go up. We're less than half of where we need to be as far as supply is concerned. So let's take a quick look at this one. This one's gorgeous. 5-bedroom, 6 2.5 baths, 5,000 square foot with an ADU. That's probably why, because the ADU has 1.5 baths. 25 quarter acre, 0.6, 2/3 of an acre, on market 4 days. Original list price is 7.68. They dropped it down within 4 days to 600,000. I don't know why they would have done that. Yeah. So French chateau looks okay. I get it. It's definitely a style, right? Maybe it's a Spanish revival look inside, right? I mean, you have the terracotta tile, which was cool back in the 80s, in the 90s. An old stove, an open pantry. That's a lot of busy right there. Beautiful. I wouldn't want to take care of it though. What's that? Oh, it's a wine cellar. I want to check out. That's a cool office. See, my office needs to be closed off. Oh, there's pocket doors. So yeah, that's good. You could see the dating right there. This is all dated, screaming dated. I get it. Okay, I'm going to rush through to the wine cellar because I think those are cool. There you go. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. A little man's hangout cave. See, he was smart. He doesn't have kegerators. He just has the kegerator pulls. I put a kegerator in my backyard and I don't use it because I don't drink. So yeah, you can see some work being done here. But yeah, oh, that's a cool picture of all the James Bonds. That's really cool. Nice. All right. So $7.6 million in Los Gatos. This gorgeous house. If you're interested, let me know. I'd love to take you for a show real quick. And this is the lowest sold house. Actually, that one's sold in 4 days, $7.6 million. So $80,000 less. There you go. This is sold Del Porto Canyon. Original list price was $1 million, 2 days on market. So this one took 2 records this week. It's the highest days on market and the lowest sale price and the lowest sales price to list price to sales price ratio. Quaint hunting cabin in the Bay Area. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 1,000 square foot. That's a fixer-upper right there. I'll tell you what, you can go shooting all day long if that's what you want to do. See, it's all country. Let's see. This one hit 3 records. It's the lowest sold price, the highest days on market, and the highest list price to sales price ratio, which was, how do I show you that? It was like 59%. It's crazy. Okay, and then let's see what this one is. This is in the Banana Groves. So I have a client looking to sell. They totally underpriced it though. Houses around there regularly go for 1.2, 1.3 anyway. So that's how you attract the market. And this is the most expensive house for sale. It's been active for 50 days. And then there's the one that was a hotel, and I don't know why they have it listed as a single family house. And this is the lowest sales price to list price ratio. 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,296 square feet, 5 acres, built in 1966, 138 days on the market. Let's take a look at where exactly this is. So Almaden, Blossom Valley, Morgan Hill, it's up in the hills. It's probably a 1-hour drive just to get there. There you go. Private money now available, price reduction. Yeah, I would offer $200,000 for that. So there you go. So today we talked about home modifications for your senior